Greetings and welcome back. Welcome back to Blizzard North. Diablo 2. Press any key to begin. No, that is not the right character. I was checking out a few of these other characters offline. So, we are going to continue with the adventures of Captalon the Warlock. And play through Act 3. And then Act 4, then Act 5, I think. We'll surely finish the normal difficulty today. That will be it. POD-wise, you'll get to see full playthrough and the full story, etc, etc. The rest... busy work offline, grinding and whatnot. Let me quickly check something. Right, yeah, I was checking if people were... if anybody was giving out free junk. I think I remember that in terms of sheer experience levels, I should be getting my character to 20 and my mercenary to about the same level before moving on to Act 3. I remember. I think there's something about the way experience points are distributed that makes it so the merc will gain no experience whatsoever if I don't level him now. So I'm probably going to play this for a little bit off VOD. Just farming some XP in Act 2, won't be not too long, like half an hour or so. And then we'll move on to Act 3. Let's do that. Alright, done. Welcome back, welcome back. The most astute among you will notice background has changed. I am back in Act 1 location. I did what I said, which is leveled up my mercenary a bit. In the process, my character has gained a few levels as well. Grabbed a few free items. I'm ready for Act 3. Now, before we get cracking, you will get to see the conclusion cinematic, the transition cinematic from Act 2 to Act 3, which I skipped yesterday. You get it now. Pretty epic one, from what I remember. Mephisto's Jungle. Let's see what happens in this transition. Act 3.
My companion drew in the dank, cold air of the tomb. It seemed to strengthen him. I stood in the doorway between light and dark. What was left of my sanity implored me not to enter. But that voice was just a whisper now. As we worked our way down, deeper and deeper into the crypt, I began to see a change in my companion. He seemed to be gaining strength. I could hardly see in the gloom, but my companion seemed to know the way. We came at last to a great hall.
You don't see the giant thing in the middle? Or is that not the chamber?
It was then I realized my companion hadn't been gaining strength. He had been losing what was left of his humanity.
There He is.
He moved with demonic speed, and then you appeared.
Stop! The beast contained herein shall not be set free, not even by you.
Oh yeah, I remember.
You have just ensured the doom of this world. You cannot even begin to imagine what you've set in motion this day. Go to the Temple of Light in the eastern city of Karas. There you will find the gate to hell opened before you. You must find the courage to step through that gate, Maris. Take the stone you hold to the Hellforge, where it will be destroyed. Now run. Take the stone and run.
2 on 1 now.
What choice did I have? I ran.
So Marius messed up, and he freed Diablo's brother Baal. And that is not a good idea. So now we follow after his footsteps to the jungle of Karast. Here are the docks. Let's start from the place where we arrive. Which is here. Sheaf.
I gave you my word and brought you here as promised. And by all that's still holy, I wish I'd never returned to this accursed place. This fetid jungle can't be the fair Kurast I left behind.
No, it is.
I don't know what all this evil is, my friend, but it's obvious that you must stop it. I only pray that you can before the jungle consumes the land.
Okay, we had heard that.
The Karas, traveler. Few come willingly to this ancient city anymore. I hope you brought your wits with you, for sanity is in short supply here. My name is Rakli. I am a sorcerer skilled in metal work. It'd be a pleasure to help you. I don't have many customers these days.
Okay. And this is one of the merchants here, selling armors and keys and things of otherwise limited import. Here we have Natalia, one of the only NPCs that has no purpose in the game.
Greetings, Zero. I've heard of your exploits and I'm quite impressed. Very few mortals are capable of dealing with the three and their minions as you have. My name is Natalia. I am a hunter of evil, part of an ancient order sworn to...
But she was a tease for the assassin class, I guess.
If I could, I would gladly join your quest to stop the three. But I must wait here for further news. I can't predict what will happen, but the danger is greater than we can know. Until I receive my orders,
Which she probably does eventually, since she vanishes from the city when you complete the act. And we never see her again. An item set is named after her. But that's all we know of her. I don't recall her playing a role in Diablo 3 or anything, so...
You now speak to Ormus. He was once a great mage, but now lives like a rat in a sinking vessel. You have questions for Ormus, and doubt in yourself. Ormus sees a strange dichotomy in you.
Yada yada. Third person. Kind of absorbed. Forget her name, Ashira, yeah.
Hello there. You must be a great adventurer to risk coming here. My name's Ashira, and I lead the mercenary band of mages known as the Iron Wolves.
Yep. So you can get mercenaries here as well. They are spellcasting mercenaries. The ice ones in particular are quite good. But there's still a downgrade from Act 2 mercenaries for most builds and scenarios. I can hardly recall any build that uses Act 3 mercenaries.
Damn it! I wish you people would just leave me alone. Oh, you're new here, aren't you? I am Alcor the Alchemist. I dabble in potions and salves, and I can sell you some if you really need them. But don't make a habit of coming here. I don't like to be disturbed while I'm studying.
You don't have to worry about that, my dude, because he's like the most useless merchant in the game. Look at his inventory, and that's pretty much it forever.
Greetings.
At least he lets you gamble, but gambling means paying a metric ton of money for a very small chance at a rare or unique item of a specific type. It's typically not
Hello.
a good choice.
I've not set foot in glorious Kurast for many years, but I never would have imagined it could be so corrupted.
Oh,
Certainly this must be Mephisto's work. You'd best get going, my friend. Diablo and Baal are still out there, and you must find them.
all right, and let's set out into the jungle. We enter the spider forest. Oh, there he is, the Dark Wanderer. Yep, you get to actually cross his path. And he just spawns a few shitty demons on you. Or vanishes. Nope, you can't attack him. Damn it, a shrine makes me think I should now just dash through it as quick as I can, but there are a lot of ranged enemies, so it's kind of dangerous. Arachnid Lair. I don't think that's where I need to go. I think I need the spider cavern. If I remember correctly. First, biggie spiders. Arachnophobia warning. Yeah, I don't think this is here. To the point where I'm just going to leave. At least I found a waypoint. Great March. Now the Great March is a place I need. I think. But it's nice knowing that it's here. Do I need the Great March or is the Great March? Flare jungle I need for sure. And if I recall correctly, there's a bit of a random element that makes it so that you may or may not, depending on the layout, need to get through the Great March to get to the spider form, to the flare jungle. Drop anywhere near as many potions now. That is bad. I think this is going to be the spider cavern now. No entrance to the spider cavern here. That is a shame. Yeah, I fully expected it to have the entrance. Yes, I need mana pot. Here. Diablo 2 is a game where effectiveness comes at the cost of variety. Okay, notice I am extremely single skill focused indeed. It's kind of the name of the game, unfortunately. And then finding builds that you enjoy in spite of the lack of variety is part of the game. Spider cavern, that's what I needed. There is an item to be found here that is essential to our progress. It goes over there, I see it. I need the chest that you can see on the minimap. Oh, it's unusual for the layout to be this unfriendly. Having to go this long way around. Oh yeah.
I need mana.
I'm sure I'll manage. There we go. Hey. Oh, a key. Thought I had an amulet. Yeah, that could be handy. I'm happy to walk. Although, yeah, that might come in handy. There we go. I forget the name of this guy. Fire spider thingy.
Not enough mana.
There we go. Well, I didn't even get to see his name. He is dead. There we go. There we go. We have found an eye. Kalim's eye. So if you know anybody named Kalim, you might want to let them know. Got something of yours. There we go. Blade warp. Is that something on this? Yeah. I have a feeling that this branch is probably a really good endgame once you have a really good weapon, especially with his ability to wield two-handed weapons in one hand. Alright, I think I'm gonna go through the Great Marsh now. I suppose I should check up here just in case the Flare jungle happens to be here. But I don't remember. I think it's quite rare for the jungle. All in such a way you don't have to go through the march. E3 to do endgame, yeah, that's what it looked like. I'm just starting with a base caster build, you know, obviously I don't have any gear. It's a fresh ladder character. And I know I can, you know, get classic spirit rune words or whatnot. It should be a decent amount of cash. Alright. This summon, I'm definitely gonna try. At some point. But yeah, the fire seemed to be the most reliable pick. I am curious about them. What is it? Arcane build? Mystery? Miasma. Curious about that. Trying to cast a build based on that. Yeah, I'll play around with alternative builds. In a non-ladder, I think I'll just rush. Use some spare gear to test it out. What am I doing? Oh, there was a bridge. It's just a map. I didn't see it for some reason. There we go. There we go. Great Marsh. Is that path open? Yes. we go. Oh. Froggies. If I remember correctly, there is nothing of interest in the Great Marsh per se. It is just an area that you may have to go through to get here to the Freya jungle. There we are. And if... oh. Make your mind up. Ah, should I bother looking for the... I don't think I will. For the waypoint now. There we go. The jade figurine, yes. I remember that. An F rune. There is a dungeon to be found here. Ah, waypoint. Good. And the dungeon has an item we need. Swampy pit. I'm pretty sure it's not this dungeon. It's called like the Freya dungeon or something like that. Jade figurine, we will check it when we are back in town. Superior poleaxe. How superior are we talking about? I don't think I can do anything with 2 sockets. Although on shields or stuff it might start to come in handy. Zombie head. Might be worth decent amount of money. There we go.
I am overburdened.
Oof. Okay, fine. I'm losing patience with all this crap. There we go.
Back in Lutko Lane, Meshief told me he had a font.
Meshief for the J figurine. Okay. That is high.
Good morning.
Kill this. Okay, it wasn't worth a lot of money. This is... and then what else? Up. Bim, bim, bim. Up. That means I can go in my personal stash for now, I guess. It's a mess, I need to sort it at some point. Much junk in there.
Praise you. That jade figurine will complete the set I was collecting. Here, I've had this statuette of a golden bird for years, but I can still...
Okay. The golden bird. Is it Ormus? No. Was it
I've read
Potion guy? But he gave me a golden bird. I need to find someone who's interested in it. Might be him. Yes.
The golden bird of Guile? Thank you, my friend.
There we go.
Yourself while I experiment with the ashes within it. Then return and see.
So, leave.
Hello! From the ashes of Guile, I have mixed for you a potion.
There we go. And this potion permanently increases your HP. There we go. Quest complete. There we go. This This goes in the stash. So does the money. Let's go. Oh, I should have picked that helm maybe. Whatever. There does seem to be another more effective low-level AoEs. Other classes have to wait quite a while until they can get a skill that it's this wide. Remember. That might be... yeah. Let's check it out. Oh no, returning to the Great March. No, thank you. And there we go, he leveled. So that's why it was a good idea to get him to 20. Otherwise he would be hard stuck and hardly gaining any experience. Something about the way experience is calculated. We have these caps. Or thresholds, however you call them. Okay, I'm feeling this one. I'm feeling this area. Ah, yes. I forgot about that. Two things here. First... oh. Wait, which one is that? Oh, Hazardus. Well, I already have one piece, so... what does it do? 20 life, cold resist. Attack attack damage of 5, and this increases attack rating. Okay, so that may not even be the best pick compared to that, I don't think. But I'm gonna stick to it just because. There are two things to be found in the Flare Journal. First is this. The Git bin. Which nothing happens when you click it. And then a rare or sometimes named enemy spawns a few seconds later.
What a relic.
That drops the actual Git bin, which is got a small dagger.
It could serve.
But it's not needed immediately. What is needed is this. Player dungeon. There we go. I think... no. I think wrong. There we go. I don't believe there's a waypoint in the Flare dungeon. I'll be shocked if there is. There they are. Oh. Could have died from that. These little things. Undead puppets. Run and does for so many hardcore characters. I don't know what it is with the thing they have is they explode on death, similar to fire enchanted enemies. But there's something about the damage calculation that makes it so some types, some combos of bonus words and things like that can deal absolutely ridiculous amounts of damage to you. So you have to be careful if you're rushing through, because killing them from close range can easily spell your doom. I believe level 3 is the last floor. Making good progress throughout 3 already. Oh, he's fire immune. Crap. Well, that's bad for my character. Oh, thankfully my mech is not too weak to take him on. Good. There we go. Kalim's brain. We have an eye and a brain on top of our own. I'm not gonna walk back, it's a bit too far, isn't it?
This is most fortunate. Kalim's brain knows Mephisto's weakness.
And as everybody knows, if you have a spare brain, you can just craft it with something else to get the knowledge that's inside. I mean, that's perfectly logical. Shadow disciplines.
You have done well, noble hero.
Thanks to the Gidbin thing.
Congratulates you. This magic ring does me no good.
I guess. Okay, sell this, sell this, sell this, sell this. Not sell the brain. Should I bother? Oh yeah, in the free item. People giving out 3 items. I got a bit lucky, somebody gave away this. Because it's a very low roll of this unique item, which makes it kind of worthless in terms of economy. But it is very handy when leveling a character manually, normally like this. 43 strength required, so I may have a good pretext to not feel too bad about putting a few more points in strength than I wanted to. I have to think about it. I still need 5 levels, but maybe I'll go up to 40 or 45 strength. For now, we do the classic. Everything goes to vitality. We go back to the fair jungle and see if we can't find the entrance to the next area. Which I think is the end of the jungle actually. The jungle consists of a spider thingy, Great Marsh and the Fair Jungle. Whereas Probably garbage. Yeah, kite shield. I'm guessing it's garbage. Maybe I'll have to go through the Great March to get to the city. But I'm not convinced about that. Let me go through, try over there first. Eh? Oh, I'm just misreading the map. What I want is over there, in that thing. Yeah, in that direction. Please tell me I guessed correctly. Here. No? Yes, here. There it is. I'm pretty sure that's the guy who guards the entrance. Storm tree. Guards the exit from the jungle. Entrance to the city. What's left of it? We are in Lower Kurast. Maybe about halfway done with the act. Sorry. I wouldn't mind the waypoint. I don't think there's anything else of interest in Lower Kurast. Jeep to Topaz, yes! Topaz. Maybe I won't find a waypoint. The one over there in that one square I didn't check. Never mind, Lower Kurast is not essential. The bazaar is much more important. Now in the bazaar, starting with the bazaar, no, I think in the bazaar always, they have these temples of sorts. Oh, I thought I saw one. Eh? I guess I hallucinated. There. That's one. Kinda similar to Town Rush's Tomb. There's a specific one you want. There's a specific name. You can recognize it by the name. I don't remember the name, so I'm gonna try this one. Rune Temple. I don't remember which one is the right one. One of them has a quest item to give you some permanent bonuses. They're all pretty small anyway. It's not going to take a million years. There we go. The disused Fane, I think, is a wrong name. The Rune Temple might just be it, actually. Oh no, not Short Sword, and yeah, Short Sword. Yeah, it is. I can see it on the map. So it is. It was the first temple. The Lamb is in stone. There we go. That's what I wanted. So yeah, the Rune Temple is the correct one. Got lucky. Yeah, confused. Whatever. Now, can I find waypoint, please? Oh, the sewers are here. Oh well then. I really need that waypoint, basically. Because I need to explore these sewers. There it is, the waypoint. Perfect. I missed 2 waypoints. I need to explore these sewers. I might as well grab the experience bonus and go. Run Ender again for so many hardcore this place because it can be absolutely chock-a-block with those undead little dolls. Doesn't seem like there are any here, so I'm lucking out. Oh crap, no! I took the stamina shrine, even though I had the experience one. Stupid, stupid! Sewers are one of the biggest maps in the game. There's no real recognizable pattern to them that you can truly count on. Either that or I never really thought it out and figured it out. Just have to keep going until you come across. Is that it? Are you looking at already? Because I think that's the monster, right? It's a unique bat like that. I don't remember if it's the name. It's that name. Yes, it is. Huh. So I found it already. That's lucky, because the... Can I move the map around? Yes. So the map is probably about yay big. Quite huge, actually. Or maybe even continues further up like that. Why am I not able to close my map? Oh, there. Okay, so there we are. Sewer level. Going to sewer. Next level. But the next level is pretty small and just has... Sometimes it doesn't even have any enemies. Like here. Just one of those. May or may not have enemies, and that is where we find Kalim's heart. I can just walk out of here, the exit is right here. There we go. And now we are yet closer to completing the act. Sorry, I had to. Emergency short AFK. I want. So the orientation of this map is actually really simple. It's always to the northeast. You always have to go to the northeast. Find the next area. Which is a trick you can also take in the jungle, I guess. Generally, you will find the city by going northeast from the jungle. Get one of those temples. No, not even. Huh. The Kurast. I wouldn't mind the waypoint, although I don't even know if there is one here.
I can't carry anymore.
Oh, really? Wow. I'm starting to find more pots than I can. That's good. Here's another one of those. Oh, this is where I want, isn't it? This leads to the next area. Does it not? The Kurast Causeway or something like that. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna take the horn down and go do some inventory cleanup.
You have found.
Yes, I have.
You have done well, my friend. Your courage and valor are an inspiration.
Oh, it's for the Book of Lamizin, isn't it?
Good day.
No. No. Oh, I'm keeping that. Oh, wait. What is that? Maximum damage, no thank you. Attack rating, no thank you. Okay, let's do some cleanup for a bit. Do I want that? Not really. It seems to be kind of garbage. What does this actually? I suppose I can just sell them later for more cash. A one sock tithe, why do I have that? Okay. And I will take the rest of Karim's organs with me because we're gonna use them shortly. Yeah, bring the book to this guy, yeah.
Hear some insight into the nature of the prime evils. Ah, but as
So,
There we go.
Lam Essen discovered a way to possess the body of a demon. Interesting.
Of course you would find that of interest. Okay. More stats. Still vitality. Alright. Let's go to the causeway. Causeway always has a couple of these temples. There's nothing of real interest in them. Yeah, a good way to get some an experience relative to this level, to your level. When you're walking like this, it makes it somewhat worth exploring. Quick way to find a couple of named monsters or something. very short detour on the way to your objective. Round way. There we go. That's it. Now we get close to the end of Act 3. Not quite there yet, just closer. We are entering Travincal. Talk about an iconic location from Diablo 2. You've got it. Especially for those of us who enjoy playing on the classic. One trick about Travincal. Waypoint is always right here. The layout of this map is kind of set. In Travincal is... Talk to Ashera. Search for the Kalim's Flame in Travincal. Beware the High Council. Indeed.
Never forget that your ultimate purpose here in Kurast is to destroy Mephisto.
Oh, that's too long. I'm not going to go through it all. But TLDR, there is the High Council in Travincal. You should be careful because they are dangerous. This can be quite true for certain builds.
Thanks.
This character on this difficulty is steamrolling them. But you always need to be careful with them. No guarantees. Caleb Flamefinger, extra strong. Fire Enchanted. See, that could... He could end me. No, that's okay.
That I might step inside.
Wait a minute. Where's the flail? Oh, I've already picked it up. Okay. I didn't even notice it. There we are, Kalim's flail. Not a bad flail even for its level, but stat requirements, no thank you. There we are. All 4 of Kalim's organs. Kalim's will. Wish I could keep it, but... Oh, flails look cool on this guy, actually. We will destroy the compelling orb. Enter the durance of hate. Prison of Mephisto. Another one of Diablo's brothers. Now, do I remember the layout here? I think I do. I think this orientation means the exit orientation will be... I don't know how to describe it, but pointing northeast essentially. However, oh no, the level 1 has no waypoint. So I can look straight for the exit. I think it's going to be this way. It's not necessarily a direction correlation, it is an orientation correlation. But that orientation correlation does have the side effect of meaning if you go in that general direction, you're more likely to find it. Let's see if I'm right. Recognizing the pattern. Northeast is my bet. Maybe. No undead dolls, I'm lucky so far. I'm focused on north and not enough on east, I guess. No? I found it? Yeah, that's what I mean. See, pointing northeast. So this is an orientation correlation. It didn't have to be northeast in terms of direction. It could have spawned like here on the map. But it would always be that orientation. Maybe I would have had to loop around or something, but that's rare. More generally, once you understand the orientation correlation, you've got good chances. By also sticking to the general direction. The same correspondence on both levels of the Durance. Well, there are 3 levels. But anyway, I'm going to look for the waypoint, so I'm going to do the opposite now. Oh, crap! There they are. There they are, and they are fast, these things. They close in on you hand to hand. Very quickly indeed. And because they're so hard to see, if you rush through, you could easily get swamped by a whole bunch of them before you really know what's happening. This place has killed many a hardcore run. I don't know if I think I lost one hardcore run in there myself. Oh, interesting. The orientation correlation here is from waypoint to exit and not from entrance to exit. Huh. So I'm trying to think what that means. And I remember if that means the waypoint is pointing this way or this way. I'm feeling that it's going to be pointing the other way. Okay. Pointing northeast as well. Let's see. Very surprised by this. Running might be a mistake. Oh my god. Oh dear. That swarm of bit and the dolls is what you want to avoid, huh? Yeah, no waypoint. So the waypoint will be pointing the other way. At least that will refresh my memory on this stuff. Maybe not, look. I just missed it because it was here all along. Yeah, it was just here all along. So it is pointing northeast. Well, that means the exit looks like that. Okay, fine. I got point and exit orientations mixed up in my head. Map is weirdly small. Huh. I guess higher difficulty levels have a huge impact on the size of this map then. This is ludicrously small for the Durance of 8. I'm used to it being a lot bigger than this. Oh wait, is this it? Is the level 3 last level? Because that looks like it, huh? Yeah. Here we are. This is going to be the end of Act 3. Whether I live through this is a different story, because the boss is actually not a pushover at all. You have to kill a few more council members, which can also be quite dangerous, as you can see. Do I want to bother raising my mercenary here? He's just going to die, isn't he? Against the boss. Whoa! To start using those bigger health potions, huh? And I think I need to stock up on rejuvenations for this boss. He's just going to kill me otherwise.
Yes.
Good evening.
He has very strong elemental magic. I think I need even more. Wish me luck. Wish me luck. Wave. Maybe it's time to use Flame Wave instead of the other spell, huh? Let's see. Wish me luck. We're going after Mephisto. This thing first. Maybe I'm worrying too much. It is normal difficulty. Where is he? Yeah. What is he doing? Ah, he's finally attacking me. Wow, he was a pushover. That's unexpected.
Destroy its forms. I
did not expect him to be this weak. is to get the soul stone, get the gloves and the boots, and then give up whatever. And we are done with Act 3. As usual, I will so you go through the portal to hell. I will skip the cutscene and immediately quit. Out of habit. But I will show you the cutscene of the start of Act 4. And yeah, this beating Act 3 took us just 1 hour. So we can go through Act 4. No worries. We'll break first, and then I'll show you. Cena will get cracking. Alright, back. Music is going crazy. Let's watch the conclusion of Act 3, the beginning of Act 4.
I did as you told me, Tyrael. I found the temple of the Zakarum. In the deepest
There he is in the back.
temple, I found a dark gathering. My companion, the Wanderer, Talrasha, and a great evil who could only be the Lord of Hatred himself, Mephisto. I heard a voice that, like 1,000 needles in my heart.
My brothers, at long last we stand reunited. The infernal blade has been prepared, and the time of our final victory is at hand. Let the way to hell be opened. And the evil that was once vanquished shall rise anew. Wrapped in the guise of man shall he walk amongst the innocent, and terror shall consume they that dwell upon the earth. The skies shall rain fire, and the seas will become as blood. The righteous shall fall before the wicked, and all creation shall tremble before the burning standards of hell.
What I saw then was not meant for mortal eyes.
The gate stands ready.
Don't shove a soul stone in your forehead.
Has come to assume your true form. Arise, Diablo, Lord of Terror.
There he is. I believe he's the youngest brother, if I remember correctly. Not the weakest.
You are the harbinger of our return, Diablo. Send forth your terror into hell.
He never speaks, Diablo. The others do, but I don't think we've ever heard Diablo utter a single word outside of in his Wanderer form. So yeah, we are now entering hell itself. Mephisto is vanquished and we have his soul stone. Diablo is likely in hell. And Bale, we don't know. Let's go check it out, shall we? Now in the Pandemonium Fortress. What is that? Oh look, Tyrael is here. And Deckard Cain.
The time has come.
How did you get here, Deckard Cain? That's what I want to know.
Soul Stone.
Like, do I carry you in my pocket? How did you get here? This is very sus, yeah? Very sus, I gotta say. It's not like you got on the ship, is it? None of that is of any interest.
It's good to see you again, hero. Mephisto's defeat is a great victory for the light.
I mean, I'll give Tyrael, him being an angel and all,
Fortress is the last
the benefit of that, but Cain?
This place has been howled.
Pandemonium Fortress is the last bastion of heaven's power, yes. Diablo 1 gives you a bunch of backstory, man. The whole world, the whole lore is all about heaven and hell are in constant battle in this universe. Halbu doesn't speak? He doesn't have any gossip? Huh. I don't remember that. And Jamila? Also, they don't have any gossip. Ha! That's why they're so forgettable. I guess now I can resurrect Emilio. But no mercenaries to be recruited here. You can only raise your dead one, brought from another act. This act, Act 4, only has 3 quests. It is a bit shorter than the others, but no less deadly. Let's enter the outer steps. Oh crap! Night. I don't think there is orientation correlation at all on this map. The exit can be anywhere. Outer steps. It has no dungeons. No nothing. You just need to find the entrance to the next area. Oh, they have fire resistance, these guys, don't they? Need to be tanking quite a bit compared to most. Could that be the message? Well, it could have been, but it wasn't. There it is. Plains of Despair. Now the Plains of Despair have one thing I'm looking for. I mean, outside of the exit, there is an enemy in here. That is linked to one of these quests. We need to to find and destroy him. He is a friend of Tyrael, Isual, angel, who has apparently been corrupted and possessed. So we need to save him. Save the poor possessed angel by bashing his head in. For that we need to find him. Starters. He's stolen. Ah, he must be nearby. There he is. Flame wave is starting to be more efficient damage-wise. Thank God for that merc. And there we have it. We have freed the poor little angel. Except
Tyrael was a fool to have trusted me. You see, it was I who told Diablo and his brothers about the Soul Stones and how to corrupt them. It was I who helped the Prime Evils mastermind their own exile to your world. The plan we set in motion so long ago cannot be stopped by any mortal agency. Hell itself is poised to spill forth into your world like a tidal wave of blood and nightmares. You and all of your kind are doomed.
okay, so he wasn't.
I doubt it. You are pathetic.
Okay. Should I tirade from the MC? No, apparently he wasn't really possessed, he was just a traitor all along. And now we need the neck area. Wait, that's not gonna work. It can't be this way. Oh wow, hey, calm down with the spawns. Hey, we're starting to get decent drops gem-wise. I missed something up there, I must have. Or maybe in that corner. Super mana potion, wow. Where is the next area? What I miss? Oh, I see it, it's over there. I kind of walked past it the first time. But I see that pixel on the map. It's here. Oh, resist lightning, I'll take it. Can be handy around here. There we are, the City of the Damned. And our first big winged sword-wielding demon, Pit Lords. Now this character doesn't seem to have anything to interact with enemy corpses. Quite a few classes have skills that let you do that, but I haven't seen that. Maybe in the demon tree. Maybe in the summoner tree. Except all I saw was more like sacrifice your own demon, not use enemy corpses. There we go. Now the City of the Damned. Once you've found the waypoint, you've found the exit. They are always right next to each other. And that's it. We are done for the overworld of hell. We are going now in the guts to the River of Flame. Immune to fire, crap. Emilio, please. Emilio, please. Please. Please beat him. Good. Really? Oh yeah, I don't need that. Oh yeah, it drains mana. Another reason. Good, big guys with clubs. Death rune, yes please. I'm looking for the Hellforge material mentioned. Place of huge significance to me. What with the number of forge runs I made. There he is. He's not fire immune. Let's go. Faster the armorer. This guy can be extremely dangerous, depending on what bonuses he spawns with. And he was easy this time. Here we are at the Hellforge. Don't look like much of a forge, more like an altar, but it'll suit our purposes. A million times I have rushed characters to this point so they can destroy the Hellforge over and over and over and over. Because the Hellforge has one particularity, and it always drops a bunch of gems and a rune. And a couple of runes. And on higher difficulties in particular, these runes can actually be pretty damn good. It used to be the best way to farm runes.
I can't.
But they have improved that now. Oh, that's good for my dude. I should give him that.
I'll put that to good use.
Although that does mean no more life leech. Oh, actually, Doom Branch is a lot better.
I'll put that to good use.
Stick with that then. Anyway, here we are. Destroy Mephisto's Soul Stone. The world should now be safe, at least from one guy. One fell rune. That's it. I expected more. I expected a lot more, not gonna lie. Well, one brother less. Crepify. It's probably not gonna be worth that much. Can afford to get rid of it, although I'm going to need mana soon. I'll probably reach the waypoint at least with my current stock. It's here, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. The River of Flame. Adriel, another angel.
Proceed, hero, into Terror's lair. Know that Diablo's innermost sanctum is hidden by 5 seals. Only by opening each of these seals can you clear your way to the final battle.
So that's the plan.
Congratulations, hero! Surely even Diablo himself sensed the fury unleashed when you smashed his brother's soul stone. Yes?
Okay. Up on mana.
For putting Israel's tortured spirit to rest. May the light protect you and the powers of heaven shine upon your path. But if what you tell me is true, then I fear that we have been played for fools all along. Israel helped Diablo and his brothers trick me into using the Soul Stones against them. Now the Stones' powers are corrupted. The combined powers of the Soul Stones under their control, the prime evils will be able to turn the mortal world into a permanent outpost of hell.
Nah. We'll prevent that, don't worry.
Greetings.
It'll be fine. There we are. 2 more quests completed. Yep. Oh, imbue. And talk to Ashira. That's okay. There we are. Find Diablo in his sanctuary. How about we do just that? And that will be it for this episode, I think, once we are done. We can keep Act 5 for the next VOD. And likely the last. Act 5 is a bit longer than the others, so it makes for more difficult. Like, can I even win Act 5? Let's see if I can even beat Diablo first. He ate a pushover. He can also end hardcore runs. One of his attacks in particular is really deadly. So let's hope we prevail. There we are. Doom Knights. Oblivion Knight. There they are, Oblivion Knight. A very iconic enemy type. Has been nerfed. For a long time they were a defining enemy of this game, Oblivion Knights. For many, many years they were a very defining enemy in the sense that they were able to cast a curse that returns melee damage to yourself. It's one of the necromancer's skills. And they had that skill, and the result was that bringing a hand-to-hand combat character here was equal to death. Like, all melee builds were invalidated in this area by this enemy type. And certainly debatable design decision. But I don't know if I'm happy they fixed it, simply because it was part of the game for so long. That melee build just could not do the Chaos Sanctuary. Or you had to find a way around it, like you would make a melee build that had an alternative method of attack that doesn't do any physical damage, purely elemental. That would not be returned to you, only the physical. And when I say return to you, I mean it would really increase the amount of damage you take in return. Like, you would one-shot yourself, basically. So the melee builds were truly not viable. Now they have all sorts of other curses. Not that one.
Not enough mana.
One seal open. Two seals open. And one of Diablo's minions has spawned. He's immune to fire, so Emilio, that's your turn. Okay, I think he did it. Yes. Fire resistance, I'll take it. Oh, I should have kept that for Diablo himself. The fire isn't the main issue with him. Oh, and then I got cursed anyway, so it was definitely worthless. Anyway. One of his minions is dead. Let's go for the next one. This one I know the name of. And we will face Lord Desays. A relatively deadly version of the Oblivion Knight, armed with fanaticism aura, which makes his friend quite dangerous. There he is gone. Come on. Oh, the crepifying curse. Well, all but one seal are open, and we are now going to face the last one. Diablo's main minions. Let's do it, and I'll prep for the Diablo fight afterwards. These guys always have extra fast modifier, which can make them quite dangerous depending on the other modifiers they get. Is he fire immune? No. Good. Come on. Hey, Emilio, are you on strike? What are you doing? There we go. And there we are.
Not even death can save you from me.
He has spawned.
Good day.
It is time to fight the game's namesake. Oh! Oh, it's tempting. I'll keep it. Ah. Now, what am I gonna do? I think I'm gonna keep it that way. I will... do it this way. Keep 20 of them. 5 mana pots. And I'll go in here if I want to rejuve. That might be a bad idea, but we'll see. Diablo, again, is generally not a pushover, but he has one attack that is extremely deadly. So you really want to avoid that attack, if you can. Can I get the fire resist shrine? Yes. Okay, up. That attack. Yeah. See how long Emilio lasted against it? Where's Diablo? Oi! Where's he gone? Yeah. I will burn the Lord of Hell. It's not working too badly. There we go. And they have the little guitar riff callback. That's a nice callback.
I am overburdened.
Done. 2 out of 3. Now where the hell is Bale? They didn't mention him at all in the conclusion of Act 3.
I knew there was great potential in you, my friend. You've done a fantastic job. Though my ancestors often struggled against the three evils and their minions, I've always lived a shut-in, scholarly life. I'm glad that my wisdom aided you. Now,
praise be to the light. You have accomplished the impossible. Diablo and Mephisto have been banished back into the black abyss that spawned them, and the corrupted soul stones are no more. However, while you were fighting here, Baal remained behind in the mortal realm, building an army of hellish minions. Now Baal's army is searching for the World Stone, the ancient source of all the soul stones and their power, while leaving behind a wake of destruction. They forged deeply into barbarian homelands, heading directly for the summit of Mount Arya. Baal knows, mortal hero. That is the very site of the blessed World Stone. Now, enter the portal I have opened for you. It will take you to the barbarian city of Haralth, the last bastion of order on the slopes of Ariat.
Indeed. Job's not done. The game may be called Diablo 2, but Diablo ain't the last boss. Because he has a bro. And we conveniently forgot about bro. And bro has been up to mischief. And therefore it will be up to us. Stop him. Let's go. And I'll skip the cutscene and instantly quit as usual. And you'll get to see Act 5, including the intro for it, in the next episode. Take care of yourself, everybody. Take care of your loved one. Be well. Have a look around for the YouTube buttons and bash them all if you please. Either way, I will see you next time. Cheers. Bye.